with all due respect, you don't go into Bryant-Denny Stadium and come out with a W. Ole Miss, Alabama, game of the day. First things first, future of the day. Alabama is 50-1 to win the national championship. I'm taking it. If you look at last week, I was on Southern Florida, but if you look at last week, they went with the backup quarterbacks instead of Jalen Milroe. It was a complete disaster. It was a nightmare. I think it's going to only further solidify Jalen Milroe as the starting quarterback. He's got nothing to worry about now. He's just going to be playing his kind of football. He's got great deep accuracy, and he's a phenomenal athlete. Nick Saban is a good enough coach to adjust to his talents. It's not Tua, it's not Mac Jones, it's not Jalen Hurts. It's not this long line of quarterbacks, A.J. McCarron, that Saban's had there. It's a different kind of quarterback. He's a monster in his own right, but they just have to tailor the offense for him. Given the struggles against Texas, I was on Texas as well. Part of the reason I was on Texas, if you watch the game from a year ago last year, Texas just had their number. If Quinn Ewers doesn't go down last year, Texas is winning that game last year. It was just a bad matchup for Alabama, and I think that's the toughest part of the schedule. I think it's done. Here they have Ole Miss at home, they've got LSU at home, and they have Texas A&M on the road. They get through those 3 games, they're probably running the table. It's a tough 3 games, no doubt, but they'll be favored probably in all 3, at least 2 of the 3. Now, here we are, Ole Miss, Alabama. They're 7-point favorites at Robert Denny Stadium, down in the deep south. Give me the rolling tide. Give me Alabama, minus the 7 points. I think that they're going to run it down Ole Miss's throat. They're going to go to a different sort of tactic. Like against Texas, it was a lot of timing throws, 10-yard, 15-yard throws. That's not Milroe's strength. Nick Saban understands that. I think he's one of the best coaches ever. He's in tune with today's game. He's got to know that it's not his strength. He's going to play to his strengths. What is that? Run, 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 play action, bomb deep. Run, 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 play action, bomb deep. Keep the defense on their toes. Don't let the safeties come down into the box. Otherwise, you're going to burn them deep. Use his legs. And I think that's going to be Alabama's game plan moving forward. They've got all the pieces they need to win a national championship. And now they're 50-1. I think it's worth at least a $20 bill to win a rack, in my opinion. And I think they definitely take care of business here against a weak Ole Miss defense. Good luck. God bless. Grind on. And let's have a Saturday. Late games I like on the slate. This one is shout out to my boy Ed. A very sharp pick in my opinion. We've got Colorado State going across the country after a huge letdown game. Line goes from 2.5, jumps through to 3.5 midweek. That's exactly what we want to see. Give me Middle Tennessee State minus the 3.5. Huge trap game for Colorado State. Just a huge letdown going across the country after one of the best games they've played in a long time. So Alabama minus the 7. Late game, sharp pick. Middle Tennessee State minus the 3.5. Let's roll.